weighted through both of your hips. And then feel like a little string is pulling the crown of your head up to the sky. Your chin is slightly tucking. The back of your neck is elongating. And then your hands can either rest on your knees or you can place them on your belly. We're going to take a deep belly breath in, so right down into the depths of the belly. And then on your exhale, just let it go. Then you'll notice that the belly is naturally drawing towards the spine. So we'll do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in, feeling that air expand like a balloon in the belly. And then on your exhale, just let it go and let gravity and nature do its work. And last one, right into that belly. This time we're going to be a little conscious. We're going to feel a zip up from the pubic bone to the belly button on our exhale, drawing the belly in. And then keeping that at about 20%. We're not clenching, it's just a little draw in and up, a little support. Now we're going to breathe into our ribs. So you can place your hands there, keep them on your lap, or keep them on your lap. Inhale into the ribs, expanding. And then exhale. And now be conscious that on our inhale this time, your shoulders don't need to lift to your ears. It's a lateral opening. And then exhale. We have one more here. And then exhale, growing taller, letting your hands come down. Let's just do 2 more breaths with our hands on our knees. Take an inhale into the ribs, front and back, side to side. Grow tall on your exhale. Feel that connection again with that little lift. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. We're coming onto our hands and knees today to start. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Drawing the belly in. Trying to get my shirt a little closer to the body. Okay, here we go. So notice my shoulders are drawing down the back and squeezing together gently at the shoulder blades. Crown of the head is lengthening away from the tailbone. So right there, I'm feeling a drop through the belly. We're going to just shift back and imagine there's a teacup on the back of your skull, the back of your chest, and the pelvis. We don't want anything to move as we go back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly up as we come forward. Keep lifting your chest up. Inhale back into the belly. Exhale. So another cue that works for me is I think of my sits bones flaring away from each other as I go back, if those teacups aren't working. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale, draw the belly up. Lift your belly and chest to the sky. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're just going to do a little tail wag. So we're going side to side. Waking up our obliques, waking up the side of our body. It should feel really nice. Just letting your body do its thing. Don't really, press anything. Just let your body relax as you get some movement side to side. One more time each side. Good. Coming back to that parallel position. You're going to lift your right hand up, and we're going to do that nice rotation under just to get the spine working in another direction before we add some weight. So I'm inhaling to open. I'm drawing the belly into exhale. And last one here. Exhale. Placing the hand down. Let's switch sides. Inhale, open the left arm, and then exhale, rotate under. Oh, it feels so good. 2 more here. Last one. Great. So we're back one more time on those hands and knees. From here, shoulders draw down the back. We're going to lengthen the right leg back on the mat. Keep those hip bones square. Squeeze your glute to lift the leg. Extend the left arm out. And we're just going to do little pulses with that right leg. So it's 1 millimeter. I'm just squeezing the glute to lift that leg a little higher, drawing the low abdominals in more, so there's no movement in that pelvis, or there should not be. It's 8 more pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to the other side, just waking up our glutes. Again, square those hip bones off. Lifting the leg, extending the arm, shoulder draws down the back, pulsing the leg here. Square those hip bones off again. Where's that teacup? We have 8 more little pulses. Trying to keep everything as stable as possible. Okay, we're gonna lower the hand, lower the knee, and then just press back into a child's pose. So you can separate your knees wide. And just feel that tailbone drop to the heels. We're coming back up onto hands and knees. Again, hands are under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going cat-cow. So your exhale, tucking the tailbone, drawing the belly up towards the spine, separating the shoulders away from the spine. Then inhale, reach the tailbone away, open the collarbone. We get that little arc in the spine. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, open. Again, 2 more here. Exhale, scoop. Tailbone leads the way. Always remember that's where we're starting that articulation. And last one, exhale, tucks, draw the belly in, reach the tailbone to the ground, get a deep, deep circle in the scoop in the back. Last one, shoulders draw down the back, open the chest. So now we're gonna make this a little more intense. You're curling your toes under. On our exhale into that scary cat C curve, we're gonna hover those knees up. And then lower the knees down, uncurl the toes to open the chest. Curl the toes under, lift the knees, scoop the belly. Lower the knees, uncurl the toes, open the chest. 3 more like this. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, open. I'm still thinking shoulders down the back. As I go into that scaredy cat, they're still away from my ears. We have one last one here. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, shoulders away from ears, hover the knees. Lower the knees, uncurl the toes. Open the chest and press back into that child's pose. Great. We're coming to hands and knees, crossing the ankles. Coming onto our backs. I'm just going to rotate. It's a better angle for you. Okay, so we're on our backs. Feel that pelvis nice and heavy. We're already pretty warm, so we're going to go a little more intense to start today. So we're lifting that right leg into tabletop. Keep equal weight in the hips. We're going to put both knees on that right, or both hands on that right knee. Lift your head and chest, lengthen that left leg. From here, pull in twice with the knee and then a switch. Shoulders stay away from ears. I feel like I'm pulling the knee in by sliding the shoulders away from the ears. Does that make sense? It's going to help me curl up a little higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more each side. Hug your knees in, stay curled up if you can, shoulders away from ears. Low back's connected to the mat. We extend arms and legs. We circle around to a teeny tiny ball, double leg stretch. Exhale, so trying to keep those ribs sliding to the hip bones even as we extend the arms and legs. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And last 1. Curl up, let it go down. Feet find the floor, rock those knees side to side, just in case there was any tension, which I'm hoping there wasn't, in the fronts of the hips. Okay, from here, left leg comes up into tabletop, right leg follows. We're gonna curl up 1 more time, but palms face the ground. Wide, you know it's up, hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, and exhale. So now if you want more, extend those legs. It's inhale. Curling over the bottom rib. Shoulders away from inhale, from ears. And exhale, feel like your springs are under your triceps. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. Curl up more, flatten the belly more. 4 more sets. And exhale. Feel the ribs expand. Soften everything above the collarbone. We're almost there. 2 more. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees. Lower down. Rock those feet on the floor. Rock those knees side to side. Alrighty. So from here, we're going to go extending the legs, squeezing those inner thighs. Arms are back by our ears. We're doing that roll up, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, nod chin to chest. We roll. So remember, if you have the TheraBand and you need that support, you put it around your feet. You use it to help on the descent especially. This is where we're focusing on getting all of the scoop in the spine is on the way down. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, nod chin to chest. Rolling it up, scooping the belly. I bet you're noticing a difference from day one. If you've been doing this on a regular basis, you're probably finding more mobility in that spine, which is fabulous. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, nod chin to the chest, squeeze those inner thighs. We have 2 more here. Tap the tailbone, roll it back, slow and controlled, slow and controlled. Inhale at the bottom, we finish strong. Exhale, nod chin to chest, shoulders away from ears. Controlling it all the way up. Rolling forward. Excellent. From here, coming to the front edge of your mat, we're going right into rolling like a ball. So you're gonna find yourself in a small ball shape. Shoulders draw down the back, scoop the belly, cover those toes. From here, we're rolling back, and we're looking at our thighs. We're trying to stay in that teeny tiny ball shape the entire time. Pulling the knees towards you from under the armpit. 4 more. Trying to avoid momentum. We're scooping pubic bone to belly button. 3, 2. Last one. Pause at the top. Left leg goes down. Find a nice little flat back, extend the right leg. Woo, nice hamstring stretch, isn't it? So lengthen that right leg. I'm holding onto my ankle with my hands. Can you pull it a little closer as you find a flatter back? Good, gently lower the right leg. Same thing on the other side, so left leg's gonna extend. So your hands, if this is too much, can be behind your thigh and just lengthen the leg. If you want more, grab onto the ankle, draw your shoulders down, find a flatter back. Can you pull a little bit more? Great, gently release. Soles of the feet come together, fold forward. Okay, this time we're gonna make it more challenging. Lengthen those legs, hands behind the head. If you want the challenge, we're gonna roll down, but this makes it more challenging with the hands behind the head. Tailbone curls under, reach it away, scoop the belly. Find that articulation in the spine. All the way back down. Lovely. Hands come beside your hips. That was just our transition. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the ground. Okie dokes. So we've stretched our hamstrings, so hopefully we won't get a cramp now when we try our bridging. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Start to tilt the pelvis. Then turn the glutes on to press you up to the sky. Reach those knees over the toes. Can you open up the fronts of the hips a little more? Stay up with those hips and slowly roll through that spine. We're just doing these 4 little roll-ups, little bridges, I should say, to warm up. That's what I was trying to say. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, belly draws in and up. My glutes are soft, and then they squeeze to press up. Now reach those knees over the toes, open the hips more. Get that glorious opening and soften through the chest, through one rib at a time as we roll down. We have 2 more little warm-ups here. Exhale, belly in. Squeeze the glutes. Roll it out. Reach the knees away. Rolling it down. Just check your shoulders. Make sure they're not rolling forward. They're nice and wide. Last one here. Exhale. Good. Check. So many things to check. Check that your big toes connected. Good. Now roll down. Okay. That was our warm-up. So now we're going to find that lovely flat back, right? Imprint your low spine gently. Shoulders are pressing in, the backs of the shoulders are pressing into the mat. We're hinging straight up, hinge it up, woo, stay up. All right, great. From here, right leg comes into tabletop. We extend the leg up to the sky. That just pulled my hips up higher. Now, lower down, keep those hips up. We're doing 6 of these. Inhale, exhale to float up. 3, 4, 2 more. Keep those hips up. Bend your knee, lower down. Press those hips up a little higher. Ribs in. All the weight into the right leg. Left leg extends. We lower. And we come up. Lower. Check, is your big toe connected on the right? Dig it into the mat. We have one last one. Your hips press up. Up we go. Bend the knee. Lower it down. One more press up with those hips. Oh, that feels so good. Roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Do, 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 do. Ta-da. Lovely. Okay, one more little set of bridging here. We're going to find that flat back again. We're going to squeeze those glutes and go straight up to the sky. Core is tight. From here, we're going to bring the right leg up. And you can either go with a long leg or bent knee. We're hinging halfway down. We're pressing up the hips. We're thrusting them. There's no other word for it. Up to the sky on our exhale. 3. We have 3 more here. Our hamstrings should be waking up. Our glutes should be waking up. Our core should be waking up. Lower down. Find that height. All the weight's in the right leg. Left leg comes up. Lower down. Press it up. Squeeze those glutes. Big toe, little toe, middle of the heel. All connected. We have 3 and 2. Last one. Squeeze the glutes. Lower down. One more little reach up with the hips. And then roll down, softening through the chest and the ribs. And then we get that length through the low back. Oh, that was nice. So, lengthening the legs out, squeezing those inner thighs together. We're doing a roll up. If you want a challenge, you're going to place your hands behind your head, shoulders away from ears. Inhale. Exhale, nod chin to chest. Ooh, that was a bad one. There we go. Roll it up. There we go. Find that flat back. We're going to do 2 more here. So challenge is to keep your hands at your head. Otherwise, arms are out in front. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, nod chin to chest. Zipping up. Up to a flat back. Last one, we tuck the tailbone. We roll it down. We scoop the belly. We wrap the ribs. We reach the legs. We anchor. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Rolling forward. Okay. So we'll do kind of an unusual, it's not a classical Pilates exercise, but it's a fun one. So from here, we're going to come down onto our forearms. We're going to bring our legs up into tabletop position. So I'm going to do a diamond position, but you can feel free to keep your legs parallel. But I'm in a diamond position with my knees. From here, we're going to go hand, hand, lengthen the legs, arm, arm. We go hand, hand, bend the knees, forearm, forearm. We go hand, hand, lengthen the legs, let go of the floor. We come back, hand, hand, bend those knees, forearm, forearm. Come on back up, hand, hand, extend the legs, lengthen the arms. Hand, hand, bend the knees. So now if you want more of a challenge, keep those legs long the whole time. Hand, hand, arm, let go of the floor. Hand, hand, forearm, forearm. Hand, hand, let go of the floor, flat back. Hand, hand, forearm, forearm. This is our last one. Hand, hand, lengthen, lengthen, find a flat back. Soles of the feet together, fold forward. I mean, it's just kind of fun to mix things up once in a while, right? From here, we're extending the legs, mat width distance apart. It's flaring the sits bones. Let's do that little spine stretch. So we're going over that giant beach ball, scooping the belly. Rolling it forward. I'm really activating the legs here. Then I draw the pelvis back first and stack the vertebrae. Let's do that again. Exhale, roll it forward. Pelvis is the last thing to peel off that imaginary wall. And then we exhale to come back up and stack the vertebrae. We have 2 more here. Rolling it forward. Drawing it back. Last one like this. Activate the legs, reach through the heels. Rolling it back up. So now we're gonna try to find a nice flat back. So if you're getting gripping in the hips, just take a little moment, go into that diamond shape to release and fold forward. Oh, everyone's got it? Okay, so let's do it. If you're feeling a lot of gripping in the hips, if you have a yoga block, you can place it under yourself and prop yourself up, and that's gonna help. So from here, we're gonna find a flat back this time. My legs are active. I'm lengthening the arms up, drawing the shoulders down, and then I'm gonna hinge forward. Pause here with a flat back. We're just gonna lift little pulses back with those arms, but my shoulders are still down my back. They're not drawing up, they're still down. And I'm drawing my belly in, flat back, zipping up pubic bone to belly button. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Use your belly to draw a flat back up to seated. We're gonna hinge forward, reach through the heels. My feet are dorsiflexed. Flat back, we come up. Active legs press down, reach through the heels, we hinge forward. Pause for an inhale. Come on back up. 2 more here. Exhale, hinge. Pause for an inhale. Exhale up, we have 1 last one. Exhale, hinge. Draw the belly in, zip it up. All the way back up. Soles of the feet come together. 1 more diamond. Fold forward. Okay, have I got a challenge for you today? We're coming hands and knees for some planking. If you need to go on your forearms, go on your forearms. Otherwise, hands and knees to start. Shoulders away from ears. We're gonna draw ourselves out into that plank position. Excellent. Shoulders away from ears. They're squeezing at the base of the shoulder blade. Glutes are squeezing. Chest is pressing up. Back of the skull is lifting as the crown of the head reaches away. Lovely. From here, we're going to do a little mountain climber. Right knee comes in, extends. Left knee comes in, extends. Elbows are micro bent. And I will stop nagging you now and just let you feel in your body. Three more. It's 2. Last one each side. Hold here. Bring your hips up into that downward dog position. My mat's shifting away from me. Come on back down to that plank. We go pike to plank. Pike it up. Plank it down. Zip the belly in to lift the hips. Come on back down. 3 more here. So modified, just hold your plank. If this is too much, just focus on your form. We have 1 last one here. Up we go. Coming all the way back down, bend those knees, press your hips back. Good. Okay. So again, if you feel too much tension on your wrists, go on your forearms, but we're gonna get a little bit of glute work. So shoulders are down the back, we're back on our quadruped the way we started class today. You're gonna bend your right knee and lift up behind you. Hip bones square to the ground. I'm gonna dorsiflex my foot. Can you see that? Dorsiflex, there we go. So from here, the sole of the foot is lifting to the sky by squeezing my glute, but I'm not collapsing in my back. I'm still reaching my tailbone away, thinking of that teacup. I'm squeezing my glute to lift. It's a small motion. Now, if you want more, this left hand is gonna actually come back onto your pelvis. Keep drawing your belly in and up and lift out of this right shoulder. 4, 3, 2, hold here. We extend, we bend. A little hamstring curl. So notice my hips are so square where they should be. 2 more. Last one. Hold here, point the toe, lengthen the leg. The full leg lowers down and floats down, then you squeeze the glute to lift it up. Floats down and lifts. My whole belly is drawing in. I'm trying to not let my spine move at all. 3 more here. 2 and 1. Lower down, press back into child's pose. Get off those wrists. That was a little trick because we're coming back up into our plank. So shoulders are down the back. Find your plank position. Lengthen one leg, lengthen the other. Forearms or hands, whichever you prefer. From here, we're shifting forward on the toes and back, or forward on the knees and back. My shoulders are drawing down my back, and I'm thinking of zipping up pubic bone to belly button every time I come forward. Zippity zip, reach the spine long. 2 more. And 1, just hold your favorite position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, press back, get off those wrists. Excellent, coming back. Again, if this is too much on your wrist, please go on your forearms. Core is tight, shoulders away from ears. Lengthening the left leg out. Square the hips up. Squeeze the glute to lift. Great, from here, bend the knee, dorsiflex. We're gonna press up by squeezing the glute. If you want more, that right hand is coming on your sacrum, and you're reaching the tailbone away the whole time. Again, draw the belly in towards your spine. We're almost there. 2 more. Hold it up here, hamstring curls. We're squeezing the heel to the glute, drawing the belly towards the spine. And I keep checking my shoulder because my body loves to collapse down. I'm constantly checking every few seconds, lift out of that shoulder. Use my belly and my chest muscles to lift me up to the sky. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bend the knee, point the toe. We lengthen. We lower down to a hover and we squeeze the glute to lift. So we're never fully touching the ground. We're just hovering down and up, checking that our hips stay level. You're getting close. 4 more lifts. 3, 2, last one. Lower the knee, bend the knees, press your hips back. Little child's pose. Oh, glorious, glorious. All right, so we're in a lovely position to come down onto our stomachs. Okay, let's do our little warm up. Today it'll be a slightly different one. We're gonna bring our inner thighs together. Big toes touch, inner thighs touch. Forehead hovers and my hands are gluing onto my thighs. So I want you to walk your fingers towards your heels, lengthen the crown of the head, draw the low abdominals in, and on our exhale, we're just gonna lift and lower. Exhale to lift, reaching your fingers a little closer to your toes, lower on your inhale. Exhale, lift. So we're trying to find the length through the spine. That's our goal here. Long, 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 long spine. 2 more. And last one. Lowering all the way down. Hands come under the shoulders, separate your legs to hip width distance. Okay, from here, we're going to draw the shoulder blades down, try to be light on the hands, and come up into a hover. Lowering back down. Shoulder blades come down the back. Again, we're exhaling to lift right now. We'll change that in a moment, but for now we're exhaling to lift. I'm really focusing on the belly, drawing in and lower. 2 more here. We're just incrementally making this more challenging. So if you find as we advance it's too much, go back to what felt good for you. Coming all the way down. Turn your head to the side for a moment, take a breath. So from here, we're going to bring our hands up our back, palms face the sky. I'm going to interlace my fingers. Our goal is to go high, but if you're down on your pelvis, that's okay. So we're working up our back, letting our elbows flare out to the side. My left ear's on the mat. My legs are going to come together now. From here, we're going to kick in twice. Kick, kick. We lift everything up. My chest reaches, my legs reach. I'm parallel. Turn the other ear down. Kick, kick. Reach center. Kick, kick. Reach and lift everything. Kick, kick. Reach and lift. Kick, kick. Reach and lift. We have 1 more each side. Kick, kick in. Reach hover the thighs, hover the chest. Kick, kick. And reach and hover. Lower all the way down. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Great. Okay, we're coming back down onto our stomachs. We're going legs hip width distance or slightly wider. We're just gonna place our forearms here. We're doing those leg lifts. So you're zipping in pubic bone to belly button. Hover those legs, squeeze the glutes. Lower down. I'm lengthening through the whole leg. I'm reaching through the big toe. So I'm feeling my calves, my hamstrings, everything on the back line of the body is working as I exhale to lift and then inhale to lower. We're gonna do 2 more of these. Exhale, draw the belly in. We're holding this last one up. Exhale, lift, hold. From here, you're just gonna pulse the right leg up 5 times. And then you're gonna pulse the left leg up 5 times, keeping your hip bones even. Now you're gonna pulse both legs up. Keep the hip bones and the pubic bone grounded. All 3 bony points are grounded. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. I'm just gonna edge back a little bit because I want you to extend your arms now. Shoulders down the back. We're gonna lift the arms and the legs together. So we're gonna exhale, lift, and then lower down. Exhale to lift. Now, if this bothers you, you can bend your elbows and do the same thing with bent elbows. But we're keeping the neck long, like you can roll a marble from the crown of the head down the neck, all the way to the tailbone. 3 more here. Inhale down, exhale to lift. And last one. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Press back into a child's pose. All right, we're coming up to our side. So let's start on our forearm. You can always go more challenging in our second set, but we're gonna start on the forearm. Bent knees. If you have a very sensitive shoulder, lengthen the top leg out so your toe is touching. That way when you press up, it's a little more equally distributed, the pressure. Otherwise, level 2, both knees bent. Level 3, both legs long. So side plank on forearm, pressing up. Great, reach your arm up. Little pulses up with the hips. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We're gonna add an up and over. So we reach up and over, right? So you have a choice to stay on this forearm. You can still keep that leg long. If you want the full version, you're coming up on your hand, which I'm gonna do. So here we go. Shoulders stacked, core is tight, legs are long. From here, we're pressing up. Oh, I hit my flange. And then lower the down. Bend your knees if your legs are long as on your way down. We're coming up, lengthening the legs, and then hovering those bent knees on the way down. 3 more here. and 2. Last one, shoulders down the back. Let's rotate. Can we come into a plank one last time? Sorry, Susan. You're like, what's going on over there? Hold that plank, shoulders away from ears. Elongate the spine. From here, one more set of mountain climbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. This is great. Okay, we're gonna flip this around, go to the other side. So let's start with that modified version for everyone, starting on that forearm, stacking the shoulders. Both knees are bent or one leg is long, or both legs are long. Shoulders down the back, we press it up. Top arm lifts you up to the sky, and we do little presses up with the hips. For 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down. So I'm gonna cross my top foot in front of the bottom. I'm doing hand, you can do forearm. Shoulders away from ears, we're gonna press up and reach. Press up and reach over, then come on back down. Again, up and over. I'm thinking of my bottom ribs lifting to the sky. My bottom waist is lifting to the sky. We only have 2 more here. Getting some lateral movement here. Woo! 1 more. And rotate. Find that final plank of class. Shoulders away from ears. Just hold. Just hold. Find the best plank you can find. Shoulders away from ears. Crown of the head reaches from tailbone. Tailbone reaches away. Squeezing the glutes. And lower down. We're finished with the tough stuff. Okay. Let's be a little more kind to our bodies now. Not that that wasn't kind. A little more gentle. Legs are gonna be mat width distance apart. We're gonna do a gentle saw. So flare those sits bones. We're gonna bring our arms out and we're just gonna rotate and try to saw off our pinky toe with our hand. My back palm faces away and I feel like my shoulders are being pulled apart. And then I come back up on that diagonal, twist to center. So we're gonna twist. We're gonna hinge down on that diagonal. Reach your hands away from each other. Then use that stretch to come up. Twist to center, nice and slow. Twist, hinge and reach. Use that stretch of the shoulders to come back up. Again, twist, hinge and reach. Draw the belly in and center. 1 more on each side. Exhale. Coming on up. Inhale, center. Exhale. Reach the hands away. Come to center. Soles of the feet come together. We fold forward. Okay. All right. We're gonna do Little Mermaid. Nice, gentle mermaid. Left shin faces the, I was gonna say the window, but you might not have a window. Left shin faces away, right shin faces forward. Okay, shoulders drop down. Right hand's gonna come down. Bend that right elbow as we go up and over. Drop your left hip. Stay here. And then rotate to face the ground. And then come out of that rotation. Then we're gonna rotate again. So we're just staying in this mermaid, but we're gonna rotate the chest down on an exhale. And then rotate it forward. Rotate it, you guys, rotate it. 2 more here. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. This time we're gonna rotate, and then if you want more, walk your hands down. Forward, and you can lower yourself down. And then on your exhale, you're gonna use your hands to kind of walk yourself back up. Take that left arm up and over. We're gonna go into a beautiful counter stretch. Lift your bottom left ribs though, don't collapse, think of lengthening the spine. And let's just do one final mermaid up and over, a regular classical version. Come on back up. I'm gonna switch sides. Okay. Again, we're trying to drop that right hip down. Left elbow's gonna bend. We're gonna go up and over, and we're gonna rotate. And then we're gonna inhale, open. Shoulders are still drawing down the back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. We have 2 more here. So keep drawing that left shoulder blade down. We're gonna rotate and walk our hands down if you want into a deeper stretch. And using your hands to walk yourself back up. Coming out of that into a counter stretch. Right ribs lift, shoulders away from ears. Let's do one little classical mermaid, just up and over, bending the left elbow. Drop the right hip. Good, back to center. We're just gonna turn. Great. I always like to do the little, as much as I can, that articulation on the back, because I find it's like a massage. So we're gonna do that open leg rocker modified, hands behind the thighs. One leg comes up, followed by the other. Find that flat back. From the flat back, C-curve back, don't touch the head. Come on back up. Good, let's do that again. So you can keep going with that modified. If you want more, extend your legs. Grab your legs, flat back. We roll back, C-curve, and come on back up. I lost it. Find the flat back each time, 2 more here. Feels so good on the spine. Last one. Coming all the way up, soles of the feet together, fold forward. And then we're slowly gonna lengthen the legs. Arms come out in front, shoulders down the back. Slowly roll back. This is our final roll down to get us onto our backs. Really find that beautiful articulation all the way down. Okay. Let's lengthen the left leg, bring the right leg up into tabletop, and then hug it towards your shoulder. We're just starting to cool things down a little bit here. Then open that knee away from the shoulder, away from the left hip. Come on back in. And then cross the body a little bit. So switch hands and get a little cross through that body. Hopefully you're feeling a bit of a stretch. Coming back to center, we're now going to lengthen that leg up for another hamstring stretch. If you want more, you can curl yourself up here. Curling, walking yourself up towards your ankle, shoulders away from ears. For a deeper hamstring stretch. Slowly lower down. Bend your knee towards your shoulder one last time. Let it go. Let's go to the other side. Left leg into tabletop. Find that knee. Bringing that knee towards your shoulder. Getting a little compression. And let it flexor. Then opening that knee away from the body, grounding the right hip. Coming back through center. And then crossing the body. Okay, coming back through center, elongating that leg. You can walk yourself up if you want towards your ankle. One more breath here. Gently release, bend both knees. You're gonna bring the right ankle over, the right knee over the left knee, is what I meant to say. Hug both knees to your chest. Now, if you want more, bring your hands to your ankles. So I'm like a pretzel with my knees. And you're getting a little deeper in the hip. Just trying to let our heart rate slower, cooling down. One more breath in here. Float those legs down, let's switch sides. Left knee over right knee, hug your knees in, and then slide down to the ankles if you want more. Ooh, I'm tight on the left side. Feels great. Okay, 2 more breaths here. Okay, you're just gonna come up to seated of however is comfortable for you. So I'm just gonna roll to my side and then press myself up. Let's finish up the way we started with 3 deep breaths. So you're gonna flare the sits bones. Feel that lift from the crown of the head, chuck the chin slightly. And I want you to take a deep breath into your belly, feeling it expand. And then exhale, let it go. And then if you would like, on your next inhale, imagine your body's being flooded from the crown of the head with light. And on your exhale, you're just radiating that light out into the world. And one more deep breath in, feeling the light flood your body. And then on your exhale, feeling that radiate again out into the world. And we are finished. Thanks, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I'll come and unmute everybody. All right, here we go. Unmute all. Hi, thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Danielle.
Thanks, Danielle. It was great.
Did you get enough planking, you guys? Should I have added more planks in?
I have a question
Yes.
about the mermaid. Are we always trying to keep the opposite hip down when we're
Yeah.
when we're laying right over onto the ground? We still trying to keep that opposite hip down?
You're still wanting to find that length. Yeah.
If it lifts a bit, that's okay. You just try.
Yeah. It's gonna move, and that's totally fine. Yeah. That's it. All right.
Excellent.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.